Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Patrick and this is Philodendron. So you might be new to houseplants and are curious to see what's out there other than what you could find at your local big box store or grocery store or local nursery. Well, this video is for you. Let me show you the rewarding world of easy care philodendron. It's definitely my favorite genus of plants, and with over 400 different species in that genus, I'm sure you'll find your next favorite houseplant. So in this video, I'm going to go over my favorite top 5 easy care philodendron for beginners. Let's go! 1. The Philodendron Brazil. So I love this philodendron. Everything from the heart-shaped leaves to the orange stems when it matures, the way it trails. Honestly, any Philodendron cordatum or hederaceum that you can find would be so fun to grow. So this comes in a solid green variety as well as the lemon lime variety, which is more of like a neon chartreuse or orange or green orange. And this particular one that I got from the Green Place in Orange County. So I will say that if you're in the Orange County area in California, Fullerton to be exact, I do recommend you looking for the Green Place in Orange County. They have some great houseplants, and I'm not sponsored, but I love her small business and I want to support it. So check it out. Anyways, I got sidetracked, but it's so easy to care, and the main thing for this is to plant it in well-draining soil and water it when completely dry. And you know, like one way I can tell when it's dry is by feeling how light the pot is. This one still has some weight, so it's good. 2. The Philodendron Prince of Orange. So this particular philodendron is super cool because it changes color. And when the new leaves come in, it's this bright orange, and then as the leaf hardens and matures, it slowly reverts back to this really pretty green. And it's super low maintenance like the other one. Well-draining soil, water when dry, and I like to give this one medium light. And what's that? Let me tell you a little something about what I learned about lighting. Medium light, from what I learned from Plantarina, is that if you can read a book without the help of a light, then that is medium light. And if you can see the fine lines of your thumbprint without the help of a light, then that is bright indirect light. Now, you kind of have a lot of playroom, because as long as you don't do no light, and as long as the sun's rays aren't directly hitting the leaves, that gives you with some playroom, and you can lessen or add light and see what the plant likes. But in general, most plants will like more light. 3. The Philodendron Birkin. Now, the Birkin is a cultivated philodendron, and it has the same growth pattern as the Prince of Orange, which also I think is a cultivar. But this one has pinstriping in the leaves, and as the leaf matures, the pinstriping kind of fades. But I like to add a little more light to this one because the more light I give, the more pronounced the pinstriping becomes. And I've seen these on Instagram where the whole plant is so full of white pinstripe leaves, and it's also got some sun stressing, which is like a little changing of the color. I think it's like a little bit of an orange to it, and it's so pretty, and that is my goal with this. It's, again, super easy to care for, well-draining soil, and I water when dry, and I give it bright indirect light. 4. The Philodendron Jungle Boogie. Now, how can you go wrong with a name like Jungle Boogie? I really love its serrated leaves, and the growth pattern tells me that it is a forest floor dweller because of the way that it crawls along the soil. And also that kind of tells me that it doesn't like bright light. It's a rainforest. It resides in the floor of the rainforest. So think of all the trees and shrubbery that's covering it. So it's only getting medium light. Like other philodendron, I make sure it has well-draining soil, and I water it when it's dry. And this particular plant is kind of special to me because it's my first purchase from Facebook. And let me tell you, acquiring plants through Facebook is a whole new way of getting plants. It's a different culture, and you know, there's do's and don'ts, and it was a really fun learning the ropes with this guy. So I got this from my first purge, and when it came semi bare root, which meant that it was in like a ball with, not in a pot, with just some sphagnum moss. And when I potted it up, I realized that it was 2 plants, and I split it into 2. Now I have a little baby, and I have a mommy plant. So yeah, that is my Philodendron Jungle Boogie. 5. The Philodendron Gloriosum. Now, don't let a name like the Philodendron Gloriosum intimidate you. This guy is such an easy and... Now, don't let a name like the Gloriosum intimidate you. This is a very easy plant to care for. Now, the growth pattern is really pretty. Each new leaf seems to kind of dance with the sun as it, you know, pops up, and it has like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's really charming. And let me show you how easy it is to care for. It comes in, like, it likes it in this really small pot, and I do check every day to see if the roots are coming out, and they're not. That's not a root, it's a cat hair. But, you know, the care is just like the others. I make sure I give it well-draining soil, and I water it when dry. Honestly, I water it when I remember, and it's been happy. When I first got this, I just got it as a single leaf plant, and this came under my care, and now I have a new growth spike growing. So yeah, exciting things to come. And as each new leaf comes in, the newest leaf is supposed to be bigger than the last. So these get pretty big, and it doesn't let the name down at all. That is the Philodendron Gloriosum. Well, that wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for watching until the very end. If you have any suggestions for easy care philodendron that you think would be great for beginners, please leave it in the comment section. I'd love for all of us to get our ideas flowing. That way we can all be happy plant parents with tons of easy care philodendron all over the place. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!